Let me tell you one of my favorite stories. It's about two neighbors, Rob and Emily, who grew up on the same street, went to the same school, and shared the same Wi-Fi. Life handed both of them a small windfall one summer. Emily found $1,000 in an old jacket pocket, and Rob inherited $1,000 from a distant relative. What happened next will show you everything you need to know about how money, and more importantly, decisions, compound. Emily held the $1,000 in her hand and thought, I worked hard mowing lawns last week. I deserve a treat. She bought the nicest phone she'd ever had, 2 overpriced coffees, and a ticket to a late-night movie with friends. She loved the feeling, immediate pleasure, zero friction, instant social points. When the $1,000 was gone, she shrugged and went back to the same cycle: hustle, small reward, repeat. Rob's reaction looked calm from the outside, but it was calculated. He sat on his rooftop that evening and asked 2 simple questions. What does this actually solve? What could this become? He put aside enough to cover immediate needs, a comfortable cushion, then used the rest as a tiny experiment. He bought a second-hand laptop, signed up for a short course on digital marketing, tested one small ad campaign for a local bakery, and spent evenings refining the campaign until it worked. The bakery doubled sales. Rob reinvested profits into 2 more campaigns, then into a small e-commerce side hustle, then into automation. None of it was glamorous. None of it guaranteed instant riches. But each tiny, patient step built optionality and scale. Fast forward 5 years. Emily is still excellent at enjoying life in the short term. She's also still working the same jobs, reacting to bills. Rob? He's not just lucky. His engineered choices that increased his leverage, skills that can be sold many times, systems that work when he isn't working, and relationships that expand opportunity. He didn't start with more luck, he started with a different mindset. So what's the real difference between a $10 mindset and a $1 million mindset? Here are the lessons, the mental and practical shifts that change everything. Lesson 1, time preference, immediate pleasure versus deferred power. A $10 mindset prioritizes the immediate psychological reward. A $1 million mindset trades today's dopamine for tomorrow's capability. That's not asceticism, it's an investment in future freedom. Lesson 2, identity over income. People with a $10 mindset think, I'm someone who deserves small treats. People with a $1 million mindset think, I'm someone who builds. The small identity shifts, I am a saver, I am an investor, I am a learner, reshape daily choices far more than big speeches ever do. Lesson 3, systems, not scattered goals. Emily had goals, have fun. Rob built systems, learn, test, optimize, scale. Goals are destinations. Systems are habits that make outcomes inevitable. Want the million? Design repeatable systems that create value again and again. Lesson 4, risk, optionality, and asymmetric bets. Spending money on fleeting pleasures feels low risk emotionally but high cost practically. Investing in skills and experiments feels risky but creates optionality, the ability to say yes when rare opportunities arrive. Small asymmetric bets, low downside, high upside, are the real currency of the $1 million mindset. Lesson 5, social bandwidth and environment. Emily stayed in the same social circle that praised consumption. Rob slowly invested in networks of creators, mentors, and makers. Your environment nudges you. If you want a different balance between immediate comfort and compound growth, change the people, not just the habits. Now, how do you apply this without turning your life into a spreadsheet or a monk's retreat? Here are 3 practical steps you can start today. Step A, the 48-hour delay. Wait 48 hours before any impulse purchase over a small threshold. That tiny pause collapses emotional buying and reveals true wants. Step B, the 30-minute starter. When you want to build skill or a side project, commit to just 30 focus minutes a day. Small, consistent investment in capability compounds more reliably than sporadic big plays. Step C, 1 optionality better month. Make one low-cost, high learning experiment per month, a course, a prototype, a cold email to someone you admire. Fail fast. Learn faster. Reinforce the habit of choosing potential over pleasure. Here's the paradox: having a $1 million mindset doesn't mean you never enjoy life. It means you enjoy life while you build a future that gives you more freedom to enjoy it on your own terms. Rob didn't live like an ascetic, he lived like an investor who also loved sunsets and samosas. That balance is the point. So next time you find a small windfall, mental, emotional, or financial, ask yourself 2 questions. Will this buy me a memory, or a mechanism, and what kind of person do I want to become? Your answers will decide whether that $10 moment stays $10, or whether it becomes the seed of something that grows. If you like this story, share it with someone who still confuses busyness with progress. Try one of the 3 steps for a week and tell me what changed. I want you to become better than yesterday, and not just in bank balance, but in the power to choose. Thanks for watching. If this helped, hit like, subscribe for more stories that teach, and I'll see you in the next one.